I mean, let's get straight to it. You want to know, hey, man, Wiggins, where you been all this time, man? You know, we ain't heard from you in days, man, about a week, you know. I got to keep it real with y'all, man. See, this is real. It's no intro, no S.Wig, none of that. My baby mama left me, man, and took my kids, man. Yeah, your boy's sick, man. Your boy going through it. And you know what's the worst part? She left the EBT card on the table. Like, you know what? You're not even worth it. You know it hit different when she don't even want money from you. She don't want nothing from you. She just gone. You know, ain't no sunshine when she gone. Yeah, your boy hurt, man. You know, and losing your kids. You know, yeah, I really miss my family, dude. I'll keep it honest with you, bro. So, you know, I don't know why I told y'all my information, but anyway, man, that's what happened, man. You know, I'm talking here and there, but yeah, still kind of hard though. But you know, that's what happened, man. That's why you ain't been here for me, man. But you feel me? I'm getting up. You feel me? It's time to shake it off. You know, try to keep it positive. Shouts out to everybody that checked on me and called me. All my so-called wishes. Nobody called me to see if I was even alive. You feel me? But let's go, man. Let's get straight to it. Today we gonna cover some hood history about the Fruittown BRIMS. Now make sure you watch the whole video because I got some fire content at the end, man. You gotta watch the whole video. I got some secrets never before told. And this is an exclusive right here. So make sure you watch the whole thing. Now, I tapped in with a famous BRIM, and I got an interview with him coming up. And I don't know if he wanted me to put his name out there, but I definitely appreciate the big homie for looking out for me. A real reputable. I would just say he had the third verse on Hit Your Brim. Yeah, I'm dry snitching. Yeah. Fire video coming soon on the hood. Now, the Fruittown BRIMS and the BRIMS period is one of the oldest blood gangs in LA. And to my knowledge, if I'm not mistaken, they probably been here before the Crips, as far as, you know, like the Bremen identity. I may have said in the past that they hood has become gentrified to where USC students kind of mostly populate the area with ridiculous rent prices, causing the street ninjas to move out. That's actually true. And that's no disrespect, because one of the reasons I even moved to Miami this time around is because people was trying to charge the Wicks of $1,200 for a studio in LA. A studio, kid? With no room, just a space in the bathroom. Right now in Miami, I'm paying $550 for a studio, so let that marinate. But like I was saying, even though like they hood went through a lot of changes, people make the assumption that they ain't got no hood no more, or that they extinct, but they still getting money, still pushing, and they still outside. I got an artist I want you to check out, man. His name is IMB Self-Made. He's a rapper from the Fruittown BRIMS, holding it down. You know, I wanted to surprise my boy from BRIMS, man. Shout out to Nino. Free promotion, man. For sure, man. Go check out his music. You know, it's hot, it's cracking, you know what I mean? There you go. Now, in actuality, from the big BRIM homie's mouth, not mine, and respectfully, the Fruittown BRIM really only lost, you know, the projects off of Vermont and Jefferson. As far as like, you know, renting to low income people. So as we speak in that area right now, rent is so high, guess how much a 3-bedroom house is? You won't believe how much. It's like $5K now in the area. So a lot of people was forced to leave the area and relocate to other areas in South LA, and even to like way further places like Palmdale, Lancaster, Hawthorne, you know? They had to move around. But anyway, the Fruittown BRIMS have historically had beef with all neighborhood cribs and the Rolling 30s, the schoolyards, 18th Street, and the local Hoovers. But these days, especially in the county jail system, they mostly on the 30s, Hoovers, and the Menlos, as far as like these days. Now, I usually don't do this type of but since it's on the internet already, the Johnnies put it up, and it's a case closed pretty much. And I'm not giving no names or no faces or no extra information or no leads. And I got it from somebody from the actual Fruittown BRIMS set who told me this. I guess it's no harm in showing it to you. Allegedly, a shootout occurred where the feds say somebody hopped out of a car and shot at a group of Fruittown BRIMS members, allegedly. Police claim they caught the whole thing on the 2 officers' body cam and on a nearby surveillance camera. One man was arrested and charged with 6 counts of attempted murder. But the search for the other 2 individuals that police claim was there are still at large. So he pretty much went down by himself. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's a real ninja. I respect cuz. Salute, cuz. That's a real one. That's a real one right there. Shout out to cuz. I don't know his name. I don't know nothing. But here's a crazy and funny story that you might not even believe. And I think it's dope because all you young members out there can learn from this. Remember the rap beef between Pac-Man, Newport, and Conrad, aka PNC, from Rolling 60s versus G-Nut and Nino and the rest of the LA BRIMS? That song, Is You Bad or No? Versus the other song, Deeper Than Rap. They just better get it straight before we put the iron on them. I found out some interesting things. Now, check this out, right? Listen, just pay attention. This whole rap beef right here, hit your Bremen, hit your all that. It was all a publicity stunt. Well, some of it. So check it out. Did you know that my boy on the 3rd verse, Nino Brim, aka Mr. 5678, he was actually cool with Jay Stone from 60s. Like cool. Been knowing each other since the Sandbox type-ish. And guess what? He even knew Nipsey too. Matter of fact, Nino Brim with the Horseman with Nipsey. And when somebody from a Latino gang, which shall remain anonymous, because we ain't trying to promote no racial tension. And if you notice, I don't do that. But somebody from a Latino gang, they wrote BK on the wall, for Blood Killer. And they got into a riot. And Nipsey from 60s, helped Nino Brim. He brought his homies together and they was, he helped them during the riot. How crazy is that? And y'all fooders got us thinking y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right for that one. That wasn't nice. That's not nice. But hold up. I ain't done. Remember the OG who was spitting on Deeper Than Rap? Talking about I'm Blinky, the red ghost from Pac-Man. Now for a minute, I really thought rap name was Blinky till the homie explained it like, nah, Blinky is the red ghost from Pac-Man, that kills Pac-Man, which is a diss to Pac-Man for PNC. I was like, oh.
That shit was cool, nigga.
But the OG's name is actually G-Nut from BRIMS. And here's the craziest part. In the midst of all of the dissing, crushing the Newport boxes, holding gas pumps, and all the other crazy shenanigans they were saying to each other, did you know that G-Nut runs a construction firm that helps a lot of blacks fresh out of prison? He does carpentry, and he puts on anybody, especially blacks with records, and teaches them the trade with pay. Now, that's dope. But guess what, though? Now, guess who was one of his students while he was teaching the carpentry classes? Can you guess who? Mr. Conrad from the Avs. Yup. Shout to Conrad. When Conrad came home from prison at one time, he took a carpentry class. He tried to go legal and get his bag. And G-Nut was his teacher. And they cool to this day. See how funny life is? You know what I mean? And that's one of the beautiful things about it, man. I like hearing about, different color rags, putting they differences to the side, to come together for something positive. So let this be a lesson to all you young gangbangers out there, young members. I feel like this. I'm going to say something and I might be wrong. I feel like you almost cannot be from a gang or a real member or a real one or none of that if you ain't got a friend or a homie from the opposite color or the opposite hood. How about that? What about that? How you feel about that? I'm putting my stamp. That's how I feel. You can't really be from a hood if you ain't cool with at least 1 or 2 people from the opposite side. That's how I feel, and if you don't, you either a real sick, mentally sick, that's just banged out individual, or you just faking the funk, like you just hate. Nah, man, you done went to school, you done went to you know, you got family from the other side, you know, but in any case, you know, a lot of people from different hoods got homies from another side, man. They might not tell you, because I'm putting this out there. Jay Stone told, you know, because Nino Brim put in the song, hey, yeah, I know Jay Stone from 60s. That's what he said it in the song. And then Jay Stone called him like, man, why you put me in the middle of that, man? I was dying laughing when he told me that. That's cool, man. I like hearing these type of stories, man. I almost feel better about my bitch leaving me, man. Just a little bit, you know? And, you know, shoot, I got friends from different colors, too, you know? It's all love, man, you know? I hate the color they wear, but, you know, I hate the color of the rag that's hanging out their pocket. I might shoot at it by accident, but, you know, it's all love at the end of the day. Let me bring it back. But yeah, man, just a little short one, man, a little dime, you know, a little dime sack. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, man. We'll try to keep it going, even though I'm going through it right now. You know what I mean? But keep it locked, man. I'm out of here. Wig!